Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipsticks. Now these are brand new. I was told they were coming out in 2016, but they popped up in CVS and I'm so excited to bring you this review. I picked up 3, there's a lot more shades. There's reds, there's nudes, there's even a very dark cherry shade, very similar to this color, available. Now what I really like about these is they take the matte look, but they go in a different direction with it. These kind of remind me of what Revlon was doing with their matte liquid lipsticks. These are not one of those drying, transfer-proof kind of liquid lipsticks that we've been seeing a lot from all other brands. These are very moisturizing matte cream. I do feel like they have more of a satin finish, but if you're looking for a very bright liquid lipstick that eventually dries down to a matte, this would be a good option. So these were $8.49, which is a bit pricey for such a for this amount, but at least it doesn't have like a false inside. Like what you see is what you get in terms of how much you're getting. In terms of colors, like I said, they have a wide range, but I was really impressed with the bright purple, the hot pink, and the orange I showed you. So I'm gonna swatch these up for you guys so you can see exactly how they swatch, but it doesn't do it justice because I wish you guys could just feel the texture of these. It's very creamy, soft, moisturizing. It's a very soft and moisturizing feeling on the lips. Like, I wish this video could do it justice in terms of this formula. If you run into it and there's a tester, I absolutely recommend that you try it, because once you feel how soft this is, you're gonna want to get it, just because winter can be so harsh on our lips. And sometimes even though we love our drying, even though most of us love our drying super matte liquid lipsticks, it's always good to kind of treat our lips kindly and use something hyper moisturizing in between. So I'm going to swatch this up for you, and we do have a doe tip applicator, and as you can see, the formula is pretty thick, but it doesn't feel cakey. It doesn't feel like you're having too much on. It's actually a very lightweight, soft formula. It's true to the tube. What you see is literally what you get. As you can see, like I was saying, it does have that kind of satiny finish where it's not exactly matte, but it's creamy, it's smooth, you can push your lips together. It does stain the lips a little bit, so if you're looking for a lip stain, depending on how pigmented your lips are, this might offer a lip stain kind of look. The next shade is Electric Pink, number 20. And again, this is like very hyper, almost like a neon shade, very bright. So if you're looking for some bright lip shades, this might be the way to go. And as you can see, pretty opaque, not really streaky, which is nice for this kind of formula. And the last shade I'm going to show you guys is Orange Short, and this is a reddish orange. Again, real opaque. You know, one swipe opacity, but I'm just trying to even it out because I am doing it on the back of the hand. On the lips, this is much smoother of a product because, you know, the lips are not the back of the hand. With that being said, these are so smooth, so moisturizing, so comfortable to wear. Lightweight, don't feather, don't bleed, don't settle into the fine lines of the lips. They do stain slightly, like again, depending on the pigmentation of your lips. I do find that these wear about 3 to 5 hours, depending on what you're doing. The longer you wear them, the more matte they get on your lips. You can try putting them on, blotting it, and putting a little bit more on and blotting that, and you'll achieve a more matte look right away. Even though they say liquid lipstick, they do feel more like a gloss, like a liquid lipstick gloss, but they don't have the sheerness of a gloss. Also, if you feel like you can't get a perfectly even coverage on your lips, I feel like that might be a problem for the darker color. I did test the darkest shade on my hand and it was a little streaky. So if you're having problems with these, you can always use a lip liner underneath for layering and you can get that perfectly filled in look, but I really didn't have that problem. I do feel like the longer I wore, for example, number 45 Vivid Violet, I did feel like when it did start fading, it didn't fade equally, but that was like 5 hours down the line without any reapplication at all. So a normal person, as soon as they see a little fading, they'd fix it up. But for me personally, for testing purposes, I didn't do that. I just wanted to see how far it would go and where the fading would occur. Fading usually occurred like right here. If I was eating something, this came off. These are not kiss proof, these are not waterproof, these are not like the liquid lipsticks that we've seen from LA Splash or Kat Von D, so don't really expect that from the drugstore in terms of this. This is more of a moisturizing hybrid liquid lipstick with an almost matte finish. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the picture swatches, and as always, please be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.